Phantom fans, Dan Herman, publisher of Hermes Press, with a look at our continuing Phantom Dailies series. You know we've done 15, that's volume 15. You know that we're getting ready to premiere the Siberians, which is volume 17. But look what I have, volume 16. Volume 16 charts the years 1959 through 1961. The Siberia years have two continuities that were done by Wilson McCoy, and then four continuities by Siberia. I'll talk about that toward the end. However, this is yet another addition to our continuing series of the complete Phantom Dailies, reprints, and Sundays. And within a day or so, I'll have another video for you showing you Phantom Sundays 6, which is done and printed and in transit, and we should have an advance of it tomorrow. As you can see, nothing has changed. The quality is the same. We have an essay in this book which is dealing with Wilson McCoy's swan song. As many of you know, Wilson McCoy died unexpectedly, and King Features was in a very bad spot. This shows you where some of the stories that you'll see in this book were also then adapted. One of them was adapted into a novel, an Avon novel, which we'll be publishing and will be offered shortly. I believe it's on the website right now, and it's on Amazon.com, Swamp Rats. And one of the Gold Key comic books adapted the Swamp Rats story as well, which is one of the continuities in here. And so that you can compare how it was adapted by Bill Ignanti, who was the artist in that, we have several pages of comic book continuity before we get to the good stuff. Not to say that that isn't the good stuff, but the actual strips themselves. And as you can see, these strips are reproduced from the press proofs. There are around a dozen that the Michigan State University Special Collections did not have, and so we got them from an alternate source. As usual, many thanks to Ivan Pedersen, who supplied us with that material. As you can see, the book is perfect, as all of our Phantom Dailies books are. This book contains a number of stories and goes for several years. The stories in this book, I have to get the old spectacles out. Obviously, as I've been discussing the Swamp Rats, it has the Swamp Rats. It has Uguru, the Witch Man, the Report, the Monkey Male, also known as the Diamond Hijackers, the Girk Twins, and the 50th Wife. All very good stories. I actually enjoyed rereading them as we were proofing the book. They're a lot of fun, good Phantom stories. And there's the back of the book, and there's some original art on it, which is featured in the introductory essay. Now, the next volume of this book, volume 17, begins the Siberia years. And in celebration of Siberia's run on the Phantom, which is considered one of the best artistic runs on the Phantom, and that's not to discount the work that was done by Raymore or Wilson McCoy, but it brought a new flavor, a contemporary flavor to the Phantom, which is echoed by the stories that Lee Falk was inclined to write, based on the fact that Siberia was a more contemporary artist with a much more illustrative feel to what he was doing. And in celebration of that, we have two volumes of the book. You know, the one that's been solicited through previews through the comic book market and is available on the book market. Now I have a little surprise for you. We have produced first of all, the book is at the printer, but we commissioned Siberia to do a special cover for a limited edition of 250 books, which he'll sign and number, which will not be available through Amazon.com or bookstores or Diamond. They'll be exclusively available through Hermes Press. So if you want to get one of those books, you're going to have to buy them through us. Isn't that terrible? But the neat thing is, when the shipment comes in, you'll be able to buy them immediately. Whereas when Phantom 17 comes in, it's usually about 3 weeks to a month before they're commercially available. This book, the volume 16, is due to arrive in 2 weeks, and then it'll go to our distributor, and it'll be available on Amazon.com, through your comic book store, through Barnes & Noble, and through local bookstores. However, we get it right away, so if you've ordered it through us, you'll get it more quickly than you will through any other bookseller. So that's it with regards to this marvelous new Phantom Dailies volume. And everybody's really excited about the Cy Berry volume. And as a matter of fact, I've interviewed Cy Berry, so that there'll be a number of interviews in the upcoming Cy Berry books where we discuss various things, because Cy is extremely excited about these new books. And I have to tell you, the limited edition cover he did, which we have the original art for, and I'll show that off, in a color guide, is absolutely phenomenal. And it's just great that we still have him around. And what's really incredible is that his work is just completely strong. Even though he's getting up in years, you would never know by talking to him. He sounds like he's 60, which is 2 years younger than I am. But anyway, that's it for now. Any questions, just email or call us. Bye-bye for now.